PolishLynx here, welcome to Tenkiame, another episode, another day in the game. Let's see how we are going to be spending it exactly. Also, I slept less than 3 hours, so there might be a lot of yawning, sorry about that. It has already been a week. Oh, wait, what? Okay, since I had gone to the house. Summer was at its peak, and the cicadas were living it up. No, I was expecting cicadas actually. Even after a week, my daily life didn't change at all. Every day, I went up to the mountains with Grandpa and then played with Shira. Afterwards, went back to home and ate Grandma's dinner. Nothing really ever changed, but I was never bored. On the contrary, I enjoyed every day. It was just a summer break. I gradually came to think that I enjoyed the daily life there. Shiro, can you help me carry this? You can do it! Shiro followed us to work every day. Sometimes she forgot to work and just played, but mostly she helped us. Okay. You can set it down now, good job. Let's take a break. You are so energetic. You need to save your power for play. I wasn't thinking that I would refrain from playing with her if she didn't help us. She said she was enjoying all of it instead of just staying in a house all day. I took advantage of her willingness to help. We worked so hard to clean those woods up. There was a lot of bulky garbage in the area, so it was very tough work. Okay, let's clean up the big one first. No, that's not how you say it. Humans are trash because they could bring those huge things here to the forest. Are you impressed by that? You shouldn't be. No. Those cupboards just slid off the truck easily. No heavy lifting was involved. They're stackable and light, so we could move them. Alright then, let's take it over there. Wakata! Just let me know if you need to stop. On the count of 3. What? It goes like that? What's the matter? It's dangerous! As soon as I start to leave, the old man called us. What the hell does he want? Don't worry about it, I know what I'm doing! Wait. He said Ina again, didn't he? God damn it, learn her name. Who's Ina, Grandpa? Nothing happened to her hands. He spoiled her too much. I could understand his concern, but he spoiled her 80% more than he did to me when I was a child. I did the maths. Why that difference? Why don't you include yourself with me on that? Bring it on. A messenger of God. Sure complained uncharacteristically. It happened before also. Shiro and Kon didn't want to be worshipped like deities.
しかし、こんな不思議な力が使える子だし、そうだと思うんだがの。
What? It's the first time we're hearing about this. What are you talking about right now, man? Speak up. Only honorable foxes can change into humans, right? Okay.
それは私もよくわかんない。ジーヤとバヤがそう言ってただけだもん。
So it also might be that their imagination is going wild. Why do they know anything about it?
しかしそうでもなければ化けられるはずがなかろう。
Right, that may be true. What on earth are honorable foxes?
とにかく今後は神様の使いとかそういうこと言うのはダメだからね。私は普通にしてほしいの。
Grandpa just accepted. Shiro doesn't like it.
青い、しかしな。
Okay, Grandpa, look at it this way. If a messenger of God tells you to not call her a messenger of God, you do that. Because if you do that, you don't respect the messenger of God, which means you disrespect the God as well. He whispered to me silently not to listen to Shiro. In those parts, many people believe in the fox god. I believe in the fox god from now on as well, by the way. That's my god now. Goddess. So, Grandpa couldn't not in agreement with us. Why did you have to whisper? By the way, it's very terrible for children to be told not to do something just because they are a child. I also felt that way before. Didn't you think so too, Grandpa?
わしの場合は子供時代が遠すぎて思い出せんわい。
Yeah. Sure. It's not like you told us every evening about how you had to climb a mountain. Mount Everest, basically, to get to school. Well, you can take care of her physically, but you should also take care of her feelings too.
まったく、一丁前に口ばかり達者になりよって。
My bad. A wry smile. Actually, let's turn on the lights. I noticed he was slightly convinced. Slightly.
ねえねえ、さっきから何話してるの？
ああ、いや、葵に叱られてしもうてな。今後は稲が嫌がることは言わんようにするよ。
Right, he won't say you're a messenger of a god.
本当に？
ああ、本当だ。
Of course, I didn't know how he really felt. Thinking of her as God's messenger was not a terrible thing, but it would distance them from each other. Shiro didn't want that. It was just my imagination because I didn't know Shiro thinks seriously about those kinds of things. Anyway, the conversation died down to a calm. Well, let's continue. Shiro, please get this one.
はいよー。
こりゃ、稲に重いもんを持たすなと言っとるだろうが。
You just finished telling me that you don't give her special treatment, right?
それとこれとは話が違う。かわいい孫娘に大変な思いをさせられんって話だ。
Am I not your grandchild? Is it fair that the real grandchild gets treated worse than her? Old people are stubborn and troublesome. That's true. That's actually true. I went there and realized it within a week. I could understand how they treated Shiro and Kon, who were living there. I was a part of those 4 people's lives. I wondered what they thought about me. I thought that Shiro was very happy. But I wondered about Kon. I thought she didn't hate me, at least. Dude. She was sleeping with you. Just sleeping, okay? Like the night rest. You've watched the previous episode. You haven't. There is proof. Just sleeping. So, I guess she doesn't hate you. Oh, we are skipping days. Interesting. We have work today also. Yeah, I mean, that's life.
おはよう、青。
Hmm. Every morning, she's in bed with me. Even when she was sleeping, I need to pay attention to it. It was a job well done for the wild fox. She was an expert in fox stealth.
もういきなり大声出さないで。もののけに出会ったわけでもあるまいし。
Wife and the other daughter. We are done. Even if you're not a ghost, I would still be surprised.
でもいい加減慣れたんじゃない？
Anyway, why are you here again?
習性なのかな。ほら、狐って自分の縄張りを大事にする生き物だから。
I see. Liar. She seemingly enjoyed the surprised look on my face.
今夜、そこにいるのかい？おばあ様。うん、青と一緒に寝てたから。
Grandpa be like the doors. You what? Whoops.
そうかい。起きたらご飯の支度を手伝っとくれ。
Okay, I guess Grandma is like, ah, that lucky grandchild of mine.
はーい、今行きます。
Granny! I thought I wanted to explain more, but she just ignored the situation anyway.
青ったら、狐につままれたような顔してどうしたの？
That's a good one.
そんなんじゃないけど、ポカンとしてるから。
I thought she was going to say something about us sleeping together.
だって、おばあ様には許可をもらってるもん。今まで通り寝やすいところで寝なさいって。
Okay. That's open-minded of her.
今朝も面白かった。じゃあ着替えたら朝ごはん食べに来てね。
On the other hand, the reason for that might be a little different. Like, you know, Grandpa be like, alright, he's not doing anything. I'll push him towards getting us the grandchildren. Okay, who knows? Maybe it's not like that over there. In Poland, you will hear a little about it. Like, you know, I've already heard some stories, like when I was on grandparents, my grandfather saying like, "Oh, I don't know if I will ever be able to attend anyone's wedding with those legs." And I'm like, not mine for sure. Because, well, I mean, what's the point of getting married, right? I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind at some point, but maybe not. Anyway, wait! Since I arrived, this morning conversation was the same every day. It was quite normal for Con. The day starts, we have breakfast, and then we work in the forest. When we come back home, we all get together for dinner and talk a lot about things. Abnormal days for me steadily became just normal. One day, something happened in the afternoon. Where are Grandma and Grandpa? That was the day off from helping Grandpa. In the living room, Shiro and Kon were just relaxing.
ご助会の寄り合いがあるって、さっき二人とも出かけたみたい。
To a what? What's that? They mentioned it this morning.
青に寄り合いって何？
I mean, I guess there is stuff like that when you live in the apartments as well, but I've never been to one. Well, maybe it's a meeting for elderly people. It seemed that there are enough people around there to hold a neighborhood meeting. Anyway, that day was a holiday. Actually, I was tired, so I was going to rest well. Aren't the two of you going out today?
私は洗濯でもしようかなって。青はどうするの？
Me? I'll just relax at home.
じゃあ私も一緒にゴロゴロする。
That's unusual. I thought you'd ask me to take you out to play.
本当はそうしたかったけど、お姉ちゃんがたまには青兄もちゃんと休ませてあげないとダメだって。
Consented.
毎日お仕事してこの子と遊んでたら大変だもの。その方がいいでしょ。
That's right. You don't need to worry about too much about me.
ダメよ。きちんと休むのも仕事。こっちに来てから結局毎日手伝いしてるじゃない。
That is absolutely true. Right.
それで青が体調崩して代わりにお姉ちゃんが遊んでってなったら困るし、体力使うでしょ、この子と遊ぶの。
Your ulterior motive is exposed.
お姉ちゃんの意地悪。
Apparently, it seemed our interests were the same. I would be bulletproof or something.
そういうわけで私は向こうにいるから、何かあったら言ってね。
Okay, got it. I thought Shiro would have taken me somewhere to play again. I thought it would be better to relax that day. It was my style to play around my days off. This place was unusual for me in that I worked and played hard, but normally I was kind of lazy. I was relying on her generosity. I decided to hang out in the living room and sat down in my usual spot. What's on TV? I clicked through the channel dial but couldn't find anything interesting on, which is not a surprise, I mean it's TV. Instead I picked up the newspaper. All members of a Tokyo School's girls swing team were taken to the hospital for heat stroke. Wow. She's clearly bored, but let's read the newspaper. Before they were transported, their teacher was accused of obscene acts. He claimed he couldn't stop himself. There is no decency left in the world. Well, I would propose cutting off a certain part of his body. She's so bored. Not only just students being hot and collapsing, but there is a stupid guy involved as well. Could you keep it down, Lushira? I couldn't focus on reading the newspaper. Oh, I remember. My girl... No, not my girl. Actually, no, every girl. Was it every girl? I'm sure my girl Coconut was doing that in Nekopara, and it might have been also Chocola who was doing that. But also Maple was doing that. There was one Nekopara where every girl was doing that sound, right? Anyway, she was rolling around the tatami floor. Apparently she was full of youthful energy. Are you bored? Is it fun? Is it? Well, in that case... No thanks. I didn't understand what was so fun about that, but... There is an age where children enjoy simply rolling chopsticks around, so maybe that explains it. Of course I wasn't bored to simply watch. How to play something indoors. That's all there is to do here, huh? But nowadays playing inside means playing video games. Video games is telebi game? Telebi game? Interesting. Anyway, there are computer games. Pico. It's been a long time since I've heard them call that. Is there a game somewhere that makes pico sounds? We can play those on a smartphone. Do you want to try it a little? Yeah, because the screen of a smartphone is so much better than the screen of the PC. or the screen of a TV. Okay, you can borrow it from me, don't break it. I was bored of it very quickly and quit, but easy to play applications should have been on that phone. Maybe that was the first time Shiro had seen a smartphone. Her eyes shined and she looked at it interestingly. Touch the screen and swipe it, and the same color stones are closed and erased. So you can compete for the high score. Go for it! She seemed to catch on how to play quickly and became obsessed. That was good. Or was it? So it kept her a little quiet for a while. I went back to reading the newspaper. I felt calmed by the ticky sound of the second hand of the wall clock. Huh? It was a lazy time, but wasn't painfully boring. It was a very relaxing time. Sometimes spending time like that wasn't a bad thing. The calm space in the afternoon was lackadaisical, as if time had stopped. No, never mind. She was crazy about her new toy. I had given it to her, so I had no right to complain too much. I liked seeing her enjoying it, but... Ah, that's right. Shiro, I'm going outside for a while. I stood up and left her alone with the game. I remembered a good place to relax on that day off. The porch, where I had first met Shiro. As usual, the wind chimes were shaken by the wind, playing chirping and light sounds. It was the perfect place to relax. I sat down against the wooden pillar. The porch floor was hot from the sun, but the wind was refreshingly cool. It was quiet. Sometimes I heard Shiro's strange yelling from afar, but I didn't mind anymore. I made up my mind that her sounds were the same as the sound of the cicadas, the wind chimes, and the wind itself. Then I decided to sit down alone. I think I would lie down to be further. When I thought about it, I realized that I had only come out on the porch one time since I've been here. The immaculate garden was peaceful for my mind to look at, in the same way as the other day.
Oh,
Correct. Con.
冷たいお茶入れてきたけど、飲む?
Yes. Sure, thanks. Con came out as I relaxed there. She carried a tray with a glass of tea and gave it to me.
おいしい?
Yeah, it's great. And the glass is also pretty.
よかった.
In a transparent round glass, I could see a baby tea leaf. It must have been green tea. I mean, you tasted it, so shouldn't you know? A clean, cool sweetness quickly moistened my thirst. Is the laundry done?
そうね。それで戻ってきたら、青がいなくなってるんだもん。
Man. Okay, porch like that is one of the reasons why I would love to have a Japanese styled house, to be honest. I don't know why, just because of that. Looks so good. I like the view, so I came here.
私もよくここでぼーっとしてるんだ。座ってもいい?
I don't see why you would not be allowed to. Sure, please do.
じゃあ、お邪魔するね。
With that, she sat down next to me. Speaking of laundry, I was worried about it since before.
何?
Do you stock many of the same outfits like you have?
もちろん、たくさんあるよ。
A lot.
お出かけみこ服とか、勝負みこ服とか。
Seriously?
それは冗談だけど、ちゃんと替えがあるの。いつも同じの着てるわけじゃないんだからね。
Just a joke.
当たり前じゃない。
I can make heads or tails of things since I arrived here.
それって私たちのせい？
That's one possibility.
でもそろそろ慣れたでしょ。この耳と尻尾にも。
Well, maybe. I wasn't taking those flattering features so seriously anymore. Okay, I love the fact that those ears are moving right now. Oh, their entities were bizarre, but they lived in the same manner as humans. Regarding Con, I simply wonder why she had been entering my bed. Other than that, she was an ordinary, nice girl. Yes. For the moment.
早いよね。青が来てからもう1週間が過ぎちゃった。
Yeah, too fast.
夏休みはあとどれくらい残ってるの？
It's until mid-September.
なら結構長くこっちにいられるね。
I can't stay here for the whole time for...
どうして？
Yeah, exactly, why? Why not? Because I have various things to do. I'm graduating from university this year.
もしかして就活っていうの？
Don't talk to me about that. I got a stomachache from the stress. What? The delicious tea was spoiled. What do you mean stomachache from stress? I don't understand.
そうなんだ。やっぱり大変だね。人間って。
Yeah. I'm not thinking so seriously about it, but it seems troublesome, yeah.
青は将来何をして働くの？
I don't really know. Oh, don't worry, you are not the only one. I still have no idea. There were some reasons why I hadn't decided about my plans for the future until now. I already read the literature from many different companies. Actually, I also had some interviews. Some of them called back, but none of them suited me. And even more didn't call back. What I want to do and where I want to work. I couldn't answer by myself.
要するにモラトリアムね。青は。
You know, big words.
若者らしい悩みでいいじゃない。
You're young too.
そうだけど。でもそんな時にこっちに来てもよかったの？
Well, I didn't think I could make a decision even if I was back in the city. I didn't like being irritated from job hunting like a game of musical chairs. I so understand what you're talking about. Originally, I felt lazy about things. Besides, it was up to me. That's fine. I'm also worried about Grandpa.
青って優しいね。
Let's just move there to the outskirts, stop the development plan, and leave with the Fox girls. Not exactly, but anyway, I think it's good for me to be here because I could meet the two of you.
私たちに？
Yes? Exactly, he said, yeah, okay. I could see those things which were very strange and unusual. That's right, I should have taken some pictures next time. I couldn't show them off to anyone, but it will be a good memory. What?
そう。青は私たちに会えて嬉しいのね。
Yes. You don't have to say anything, I'll be embarrassed if you do, but I feel the same way.
私も青に会えて嬉しいよ。お話できる人、ここにはあんまりいないし。
Yeah, only Grandma. And Grandpa. And Shiro as well.
前はそれでも何とも思わなかったのにね。青が帰ったら寂しくなっちゃいそう。
Come on, it's too early to talk about me going home.
そうだよね。まだしばらくいられるんだから。
Yes. A week passed in no time at all. In 4 episodes. It repeated again and again. Certainly the end of summer would come. Then I would leave. But a week just passed. It's not long enough to get lonely.
つまり、もうしばらくは青が朝びっくりする顔が見られるのね。私、一日も無駄にしないようにしなくっちゃ。
Good, good. Be foxy. Keep it like that. That's enough.
仕方ないじゃない。これは習性なの。本能なの。
Damn.
私そろそろ行くね。夕ご飯の支度しなくっちゃ。
She's great. Need a hand?
いいよ。青はここでゆっくりしてて。
Okay. She left, but I remained there, thanks to her. A quiet and calm time passed. While we spoke, the sunlight weakened a little. I felt even more comfortable from the gentle wind. That was not a yawn. A comfortable space that could not be thought of a midsummer, as midsummer seduced me towards sleepiness little by little. It may have been due to it being after 3 p.m. Or it may have been due to my tiredness up until yesterday. I slowly closed my eyes. I entrust myself to a pleasantly carefree sleepiness without fighting it. How long did I sleep? Perhaps not very long. Huh? The gentle sound of her sleep. Not above my head. Not below my feet. Not even my sides. Somehow from at my feet I heard Shiro's voice. I sleepily noticed it and slowly opened my eyes. Wait. Where? How? So, the food is at the top, right? What? Well, I know where I need to push the title of the game. On this picture. I opened my eyes. Shiro was sleeping there. I wonder if she was tired from playing the new game. She was using my feet as a pillow. What do you mean your feet? Your feet is clearly at the top of the screen. This is a 5 she's using as a pillow. Anyway, her little hand firmly grasped the hem of my clothes. She curled up while wearing a cute sleeping face. Usually she helped us in the forest. She was sound asleep. She had an innocent, pure and calm sleeping face. I could relax just by watching her face. How long had she been sleeping like this? Shiro and Kon both possess the skill to silently get close to me and sleep. What? I wonder if she was dreaming. Shiro called out my name in her sleep. Her calm facial expression didn't change, so her dream must have been enjoyable. I hoped so. Huh? What were you thinking she was dreaming about, huh? Leaves? What on earth did her dream have me eating? It seemed like it was a strange dream, very strange. Well, whatever. Shiro gently slept, so I decided not to disturb her and kept on watching. It wouldn't have been a good idea to interrupt her interesting dream. I naturally stretched my head out to her head. Her hair was moved to the touch. Sometimes I touched her twitching fox ears when she twisted her body ticklishly. Not just her hair, but the fox ears were very nice to the touch. I'm so jealous of this bastard. And they felt warm. Their warmth made a strong impression in my mind. If I had a younger sister, would it feel like that? While stroking her head, I thought of such things. Yaho. Sorry, did I wake you up? When I stroked her head, she opened her eyes.
気持ちいい。もっと触って。
Really? You say so. Like before I moved my hand. I also enjoy stroking her head. Probably because she had fox ears. I mean, I understand the appeal.
なでなで、いい気持ち。
You asked Grandma and Grandpa to do it as well, right?
うん。ジアもパーヤもあったかいけど、ガサガサしてるから、青兄のが一番。
Yes, Ichiban. They did the best they could. My hands were not smooth like Shiro's and Gon's, but they might also be young. While I thought about small matters like that, I got you stroking her head. When you come here, Shiro?
ついさっきだよ。青兄を探してたら、ここで寝てたから。
If you were bored, you could have woken me up.
でも青兄、すごく気持ちよさそうに寝てるんだもん。
What do you mean? What? Really? Thanks. It seemed that she didn't wake me up because she was concerned about me. Then she slept with me.
それにね、楽しい夢見たよ。青兄と一緒に遊ぶ夢。
Mm-hmm. I wonder if you made me do something weird in that dream.
そんなことないよ。青兄も楽しそうだったもん。
Mm-hmm. I see. I was eating an unidentified leaf and having fun. It was just fantasy only existing within her dream.
ねえねえ、もっと撫でて。
Okay. Like this.
もっともっと。
If you get up, you can get off my knees.
やだ。膝枕のまんまがいい。
Goodbye, niece. She had a pleasant face. She was dependent on me, and I liked it. We stayed like that for a while. Meanwhile, the sun gradually went down. My legs were numb during that. Yeah, dude, when you are supposed to get up, watch out. Like an older brother, I stroked her head whenever she wanted me to. Then the calm vacation time was over. I think this is the next day, right? You know what? Let's end the episode here. Even if it's not the next day, I think it is for. Let's end it here. Oh, the yawn attack. Okay, we'll continue within the next episode, the story, and we'll see how the summer vacation for, I guess, the three of us over there continues. For now, hope you enjoyed, hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.